Hari Om, Bhagavad Gita, Moksha Sannyasa Yoga, chapter 18, verse 21. In the last verse, Bhagwan Krishna said, Sattvic knowledge is that knowledge which sees the one indestructible truth, one reality in all the beings and things. Seemingly, it may be divided, but he sees the one life principle existing in all. That is the Sattvic knowledge. Now, verse 21. Pradakvena tu yajnanam nana bhavan pradakvitan veti sarveshu bhudeshu takyanam vitti rajasam. Swami Dayananda Saraswati says, duality is reality for those whose mind is predominantly rajas. With Rajasic knowledge, every Atma is seen as separate from every other Atma. All the bodies are different. Each body has its own Atma. Hence, one sees many and distinct Atmas. Everyone is having one Atma. It is not undivided. It is divided. Each body, it contains one Atma. Even if one appreciates that Atma survives the death of a body, still he thinks Atmas are many. Every religious person accepts Atma survives the death of a body. Each one. Every religious person knows this fact. Fundamental thing. He considers Atma as something different from body. Unfortunately, what they do not recognize is the non-dual nature of the Atma. Therefore, for every physical body, there is an individualized Atma different from every other Atma. That is what they believe. In other words, he recognizes Atma as separate. Not only they are many, but they are also varied. Each one has his own likes and dislikes, joys and sorrows. Everybody is different from everybody else. Because knowledge differs, desires differ, and taste differ. So everything differs. So each body is taken to be an individualist Atma. That is what the Rajasic person thinks. Bhagwan Krishna says, the knowledge by which one recognizes separateness with reference to all beings or recognizes the Atma in all the beings as separate, you know that knowledge is the Rajasic knowledge. That is, it is born out of Rajoguna. This is what Swami Dayananda Saraswati says. Swami Chinmayananda says, the knowledge that recognizes plurality by reason of separateness is Rajasic. Same thing only. The knowledge of the passionate, that is the Rajasic person, considers various entities as different from one another. The world is an assortment of innumerable types of different varieties, according to him. The intellect of that person recognizes the distinctions and differences among the various living creatures. It divides them as insects, birds, animals, human beings. In each category also they will make different distinctions and differences. Among they can see only the difference and distinctions. It could be class, religion, race, color, anything. They can only see the difference and distinctions. Swami Chinmayananda says, Rajasic knowledge is objective knowledge. your physics, chemistry, zoology, botany, etc. When you look through the sense organs, you only see plurality. If you see an animal or a tree, immediately you don't see the full thing. Actually, everything gets collected in the mind. First, you see the legs, then you see the horn, and then a tail. Then your mind recognizes it as an animal. Maybe it's a cow. Similarly, a tree. First, you see the branches, then the trunk, then the flowers, then everything reports to your mind. Then you form, okay, this is this type of a tree. Everything is recognized by the mind and sense organs. Swami Chinmayananda says, to see the difference in existence, no knowledge is necessary. It is automatic. Because human intellect is like that. Through analysis, the human intellect is always classifying things into its different components. It cannot recognize the integral oneness of the cohesiveness. The knowledge by which one sees beings as distinct and different from one another is Rajasic knowledge. So, Rajasic knowledge, we can say it is opposite of in the Sattvic knowledge. Sattvic knowledge sees the undivided among the divided, the one conscious principle, the one truth, the one reality in all the beings. Whereas if you take Rajasic knowledge cannot recognize this one single truth existing behind all the living beings. It divides everything and thinks there are different atmas are there. That knowledge is Rajasic knowledge. Verse 21 again. Pradatvena tu yajnanam nana bhavan pradakvidan veti sarveshu bhuteshu tajnanam vitti rajasam. Next verse we will see tomorrow. Arihom Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Narayana 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 Narayana